You try to hate. You try to hate, and you're not doing it this morning. You're not doing it this morning. I'm good.
Orange and blue skies, baby.
Orange and blue skies,
Orange and blue skies.
Orange
Yeah,
and blue
guess
skies.
what? Guess what? Until you see Jason Tatum and the Celtics and they send your packing. Hi, Wendy.
Wait. I'm sorry. Don't that game, wasn't that game Sunday? Ain't that game Sunday?
Monday,
right?
Monday.
What's today? I'll deal with Monday when Monday arrives. Right now, I got Friday, Saturday, Sunday. New York in the house, baby. Yeah. Let's go, y'all.
I love your energy, but I'm going to need you to act like you've been there for this show.
Yeah. Whatever. Don't tell me that, Molly. You're not doing this today, Molly. Not on a Friday morning. Not after this. Not this Friday morning.
I am.
Not this
Stephen
Friday
A., I'm
morning.
in rare form, and I plan on talking trash all morning. And I got Jay with me, and no one's better at it.
Why you got the gangster lean? Why you hosting the show, but you got the gangster lean going on? Sit up straight. You ain't got to be like that.
Relax, Mafia Molly's here. All right, let's talk about this. Forget about me. Mr. Clutch back at it again with 20 seconds to go Thursday night, and the score tied at 113. The Clutch Player of the Year, Jalen Brunson, stepped up and delivered a 25-footer with 5 seconds left to give New York a 116-113 win and a 4-2 Eastern Conference first-round series. Here's Brunson on the big shot.
Just found a way to create some separation. Shot it a little earlier than I wanted to, but I mean, the star is just a great.
They're fabulous young players. They've got nothing but promise. We hope Asoga's going to recover from what Brunson did to him. Look at that move. Oh, my God. I mean, did you see it? I know you saw it because you're looking at it right now. I mean, just the man is on skates, okay? He's alone on an island against Jalen Brunson. And listen, I don't know how to explain how this brother, this lefty, doesn't have much hops or whatever, but so skilled. Footwork is marvelous. Knows how to set you up. Such a brilliant basketball mind. I mean, this dude is something special. I don't know of anybody whose hands I want the ball in with the money on the line right now, considering what we've seen him do pretty much all year long. Only shot 43% from the field during this series at clutch time or right ever. Played over 20 minutes. Didn't have one single turnover, by the way, in clutch time. I think that's important to point out. But this is a guy in Jalen Brunson that comes to New York City, okay? I mean, we're talking about the days of Clyde Frazier and Earl of Pearl Monroe, to the Patrick Ewings of the world, to the Carmelo Anthonys of the world. Let's not forget Stephon Marbury was in the mix and others. But Jalen Brunson is just a different dude. He's on another level, and days of Clyde Frazier and Earl of Pearl Monroe, to the Patrick Ewings of the world, to the Carmelo Anthonys of the world. Let's not forget Stephon Marbury was in the mix and others. But Jalen Brunson is just a different dude. He's on another level, and he just continues to show it. I don't know how anybody can definitively say there's somebody else that they would prefer at this particular moment in time, even with Steph Curry being the greatest shooter on the planet, okay? Even with that being the case, when you look at Jalen Brunson, and the ball is in his hands, and it's money time on the line, he just usually makes great things happen. I got to give it to him.
I'm with you, S.A. I've known him since he's been 4 years old. When him and his dad, I played with Rick Brunson with the Bulls. He'll come and work out at the Bertle Center. He's always had that type of mentality in everything he's done. More 30-point playoff games than Clyde Drexler, Patrick Ewing, Dominique Wilkins. He is on his way to the iconic plays in all of basketball. And, we talked about this the other day. Most clutch player, he's either number 1, 2, or 3 in clutch field goals made, free throws made, assists, and usage. So I have to say this, though, S.A. How does J.B. Bickerstaff allow the ball to be in his hands? I hear the shot. The shot was incredible. But if you look at the play, Deuce McBride, OG Anunoby, some of the other players on the court. How do you allow the one player on the court where everybody knows where the ball is going? Everybody knew it. How do you play him straight up defensively? How do you not throw a double team at him to get the ball out of his hands? If there's anybody, force Deuce McBride to take the shot to beat you on the. That's the one thing you have to do. I love the shot. The shot was incredible. That is the headline. I understand it.
Move was
but
incredible.
The undercurrent of that, though, S.A., how do you allow that brother to take that shot in that moment?
Before Wendy chimes in here, I'd like to say this. We've seen LeBron hit some game winners. How was he allowed to get the ball? We've seen MJ hit game winners. How was he allowed to get the ball? We've seen Kobe do it. How was he allowed to get the ball? Damian Lillard, we've seen him. How was he allowed to get the ball? You know what? Great players
I got one for you, though.
find a way to get the shot.
I got one for you. Put up that play again. Run the play. Show the play of the last shot. Put it up there. Watch that right corner. The corner where he drives to the left. It's overloaded on that side. It's overloaded on that side. Leave Deuce McBride. But pretty much Deuce McBride and OG Anunoby are holding hands. They're on a date. It's Valentine's Day in that corner. Okay? They're so close, there's no floor space, and one man can guard two. Throw a double team at him.
Jay, the only point I'm making is that the great ones find a way, no matter what you do, to have the ball in their hands and make the decisions when it counts. That's all I'm saying. I'm
going to tell you why, Jay. I'm going to tell you why. Because the Pistons have so much belief in Asar Thompson. I know America is just learning about him, but the reason they played straight up, and it's fair to question it. It is fair to question it.
Yeah.
Because Asar Thompson was great on defense in this game. In fact, the last 5 times that Brunson shot against Asar Thompson coming down the stretch, he missed because he's got such great athleticism and such great length. And if you were going to criticize J.B. Bickerstaff, you could say, because midway through the fourth quarter, he took Asar out and left Dennis Schroeder on Jalen, and Jalen scored several baskets on Schroeder. The play is just jaw-dropping. And I think one of the reasons he's able to make this play, we just talked about this on Get Up, I know that it's a triggering thing when you talk about how Jalen Brunson gets to the line. One of the things he does very well is draw fouls. If you want to call it a foul merchant, you want to call it brilliant, getting the line, whatever you want to call it. And Asar Thompson has to guard against him getting to the line there. It's a tie game. He's got his hand on his right hip. He's trying to get around him. But the reason this is such a great play to me isn't just the clutch nature of it. It's because of how great a defender Asar Thompson is. And to shake him like that, I mean, to me, it's like a great running back. We'll go through the generations here. For Mad Dog, I'll say that reminded me of Gale Sayers. For my generation, it reminded me of Barry Sanders. For Jalen, who grew up an Eagles fan, it looked like Saquon Barkley, putting his foot in the ground and changing positions so brilliantly. His left hand is so dominant. His ability to get to the line is so great.